Shock the culture, where we shock the culture through conversations and content that leads to actions, and those actions lead to results. I'm Dom.
Kirk Rich, what's going on?
Hey, I'm good, man. We got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Soose. What up, y'all?
Hey, man. Mo Soose. We got Mo Soose this week, y'all. Rapper.
Let's get it. Let's.
Entrepreneur. Chef.
Yeah.
Chef Sizzle.
Dope man. Creative.
What?
Actor.
Gotta manifest.
Comedian.
Let's go.
Stand-up artist.
Beard oil ambassador.
Hey, you.
One of the best lyricists in the world.
World.
That's that manifestation, dog. I love that.
Absolutely.
Hey, man. So let's start it out, man. Tell the people about yourself. Who is Mo Soose?
Man, Mo Soose is a 33-year-old musician who loves a little bit of everything. And I mean that, like, everything. And I put very creative, put my creativity into everything, man. Yeah, known for my rap music, but my favorite genre is actually country. People don't know that. Yeah, crazy, right? From Columbia, South Carolina. That's where I currently reside. And I love to create, man, and I love having fun, for real.
Okay. So Mo Soose is a very unique name. What's the origins of that name? How'd you get that?
The origins of that name go back. When I first started rapping, man, I was like 15, so I didn't really have a name. But the older I got, like into my early 20s, I came up with Gizmo, and the name Gizmo was behind the concept of like a watch or a clock or something like that is like a gizmo, and it goes, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like I can like just go. Like at that point, like I was just flowing, like, dang, I could just flow, like I could just go. So I was calling myself Gizmo. And then like I wanted to make it like a whole thing, so I started saying Gizmo Soose. And then I didn't want the Dr. Seuss smoke, wanted to duck that smoke. So me and my business partner, we actually sat down and we came up with a way to make it as American as apple pie. So we took Mo from Gizmo and we took Soose and we spelled it a different way, Soose like loose. Boom, that's what you got, Mo Soose.
Nice.
That's fly. So my man's didn't just pick a name. It's a meaning behind the name.
Yep. Everything is purposeful.
Who you got? I've listened to some of your music, and you know we live in this space of affirmations and quotes, and you got people that say imitation is flattery or imitation isn't. That's not a good compliment. You shouldn't compare people to this person, that person. But I kind of do it when I listen to music. Like I'll say, okay, this is kind of Jay-Z-ish, or this is kind of Drake-ish, or this is, people do it. Like because you go back to what's in your memory bank or what you listen to. Bro, when I listen to music, I can't think of anybody else. Like, so I want to ask you directly, like, who are your inspirations? Is there a pocket you try to go into? Is there inspiration, or is it just a mixture of a whole bunch of people, and that's who makes Mo Soose?
My inspirations honestly depend on what kind of music I'm making. If I'm doing rap music, man, I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s. And I grew up in the South. So Andre 3000, Ludacris, And Ludacris, he played a big part into like my creativity, like a lot of his videos and stuff. Like he was the first person I saw do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of pull inspiration from everywhere, honestly, because like I'm kind of all of like my playlist is crazy, like but like I pull is, you know what I mean. But I can't say I really have any main influences. Like even with me naming Three Stacks and Ludacris, like that's just, you know, I can kind of pick up on it in my music when I listen to myself because I'm influenced by them. I grew up listening to them, but I don't really ever try
I
to.
listen to a lot of Luda myself.
Yeah, I never really try to imitate anybody. Like when I'm going in on a track or I'm making a track or a song or whatever, like my favorite artist's voice might be in my head or something, and I'm like, you know, he would do it like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like I find my way around it, like because they're great and I respect them. So you know what I mean? Like I would never, you know what I mean? Like I've studied, so I was able to see how a lot of the greats would break stuff down and navigate, um, navigate instrumentals and stuff like that. Navigate this, so you know, I've done a good job of that. You know what I mean? But I never try to, you know,
Yeah,
take from anybody. You know what I mean? Like that.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because listen to your music. You can definitely hear the versatility. You can hear the versatility on the tracks. It never sounds like you're out of place, which is rare. It doesn't sound like you're trying to force something. Like I heard you sing on a track, you can actually sing on a track. I heard you flow on a track. I heard you, get deep, get thoughtful, sentimental on a track. It all sounds like it flows naturally. So, if you had to describe your musical style, right? And like, how would you describe it, and what sets you apart from other artists? Why would the people listening right now, like, why would they want to go add most to their library?
Because Mosu sounds different on purpose. Uh, there's no dollar amount I'm chasing. I do this because I love to do it. So when you love to do something, you actually put hard work into it. Um, so describing my musical style, actually, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I've had a lot going on, man, and me and my people, we've been working on trademarks and stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. But I think the best way to describe my music, and I'm saying it to y'all for the first time, nobody's ever heard this outside of me and my folks. But I want to call it trap trauma. Be real with you. It don't sound like anything else. I can't put it in any category. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying how they always want to like box in black music and put everything in. It's rap, it's hip hop, just because the artist is black. And I've heard so many different black artists, and I feel like their music fits. It doesn't fit in hip hop. A lot of these guys are actually like soul singers and rock and roll stars, and they all just put them in this box. And I'm not gonna let them box me in.
I feel that.
I carve my own lane. So
what did you just leak the name of the album?
Huh?
You just leaked the name of the album in 9
I
minutes?
just leaked the name of the album. Man, I don't know if I leaked it. Did I link it? Did I leak it? I'm not gonna confirm that. It's too early.
Okay.
We got a shot.
I never heard.
I will confirm.
Trap trauma, and that don't sound bad either. Putting those two words together.
Good. We got a shot. The exclusive.
Shock the coach.
Yeah. Well, hey, when I say trap trauma, when I say that, it's like if you ever been in the trap, around the trap, know anybody who's ever been in that lifestyle, and I'm talking about the side of the dealer, the other side of the user. Like it's a real lifestyle. and you fall in on either side. And then, you know what I mean, they make one side seem glamorous and the other side seem, and I mean, like, but what you do when you caught in the middle when you ain't on either side? You know what I mean? Like, well, what you do when you just taking on the trauma? You know what I mean? You chose not to be on that side, standing on nobody's corner, but at the same time, you also ain't pick up nobody pipe. Like what you do though when you know people from both sides and you just, you know what I mean? You got to try to even it out. You got to try to be normal.
And that's a really dope concept too, because one thing I don't think gets talked about a lot is what do you do when you're a youngin in that environment and your parent might be on the other side of it? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like how do you deal with that? Because you growing up in the hood, that's the number one thing to not be. You'll get more respect for being a killer. But if you're on the user side, it's like that's like the ultimate embarrassment. And how do you navigate that as a kid? You know what I'm saying? That's something that we don't hear about. You know what I'm saying? And when I listen to your music, it's so powerful because like your voice is strong. You bellow out your lyrics. It's like I could hear in some songs, like I could hear the kid crying out. Like you could literally hear the kid crying out on the record. Like it's crazy. I get chill bumps a lot. And I don't say that. I'm not just saying that because you are a guest on here. And but I'm saying like anybody who's watching this, Soose, Mosoose, definitely somebody worth adding to your library for sure. So another question that we had here is, what's your take on the music scene today? And don't hold back.
Man, I'm gonna say this: a lot of catchy music being made, a lot of catchy music. And music has always been catchy. That's the thing about music. Like it's supposed to catch your ear and make you wanna listen. But there was a time where like real lyrics follow catchiness. Like the catchiness didn't stop in the hook. A good example of that, we were talking about Andre 3000, would be Hey Ya. The catchiness did not stop. Almost every part of that song, you can quote it back you can say it. Yeah. It's a very quotable song, and you have to be creative to do that. And I feel like creativity has been slowly seeping its way out of mainstream music, and chasing the bag has been replacing that. Like you don't really have to be creative anymore to make money. You just have to have the ability to put yourself out there and then portray whatever message whatever people are ingesting.
That's interesting. Because I wanted to ask you, and then it kind of merges into my next question. You said you want to sound different on purpose. So that means that you're aware of what's going on in the current music scene. What take us through that process? Like sounding different on purpose. Like, so if you're in the studio, are you thinking about like what else is out and you don't want to sound like it? Or how does that go in your mind?
No. That process, when I hear other things, like I don't want to say rarely, but I try not to really say it's like, oh, it's trash, because a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, okay, a lot of the stuff that's being made, you do have to be creative to make it, but it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? Like we're really doing enough to get to the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like. But that my process when I'm writing or in the studio, like nah, I don't go, man, I don't want to sound like Buddy on this track. Like I'll automatically go to I listen to the beat and I start to break it down. And I like to count myself as like a extra instrument when I hear a beat. So I'll go like, um, like I'll pick an instrument in my mind and go, dang, a saxophone would sound cool here. And then find a way for my percussive mind, because I'm also a drummer, find a way for my percussive mind to blend with, whatever missing instrument I feel is missing from the instrumental. And then I start writing. You know what I mean? And when I'm writing, it's all, I hear the beat. But as I go to rehearse or record, I pick up on the melody. And like I said, my percussive mind, it's always able to pick up on the beat. I could just kind of, ride the wave with the melody or spit a verse. Like it's, you know what I mean? I guess I like transitioning. You know what I mean? Like I'm often in and out when, you know what I mean, when I'm rapping. So, but there's no particular way I really go at anything. Like I said, I go, I hear the beat. Dang, I think a trumpet would sound good, or a guitar would sound good, or a bass would sound good, and then I get on the beat, and the hip hop part of me is, you know what I mean. Depending on what the beat is, I got a boom back with New York because I love New York rap, or I go back to my southern roots, and you know what I mean. Or for the most part, like I said, I try to find whatever pocket I fit in, whatever, you know what I mean, and I just start writing. That's really what happens. I don't be thinking about nobody else. Like I don't go in the studio thinking about Lil Baby or nobody, or you know what I mean, no other artists. Like I go in there and focus on what I'm doing.
Okay, that's dope.
That's big. Now, do you think it's kind of off? Well, it's related to what you said. Do you think there are people that do that like go in and try to create like how would they try to emulate their favorite artist?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. What's your thought process on that?
It's fast way to the bag.
Is it?
People are paying for it. People are paying for it.
Is it though?
It is. The game is wide open.
Because my thing is, then it's crazy. I posted a clip, something Dirk said, and he said, "Be you." He said, "If you say something or you sound like somebody else for your whole career, they're gonna call you little that person." So
Fast way to get to the bag if you do it right.
okay,
Let me. I'm gonna clear that up. Fast way to get to the bag if you do it right, because the game isn't about talent, or I just said it's not necessarily about creativity or being the best anymore. It's about marketability and how you can put yourself out there. So once again, if you come with a sound that's already out there and someone knows that they can sell it, and you already come with the following, and you already come with the bag, you already come with the money, and like you already come with that independence. Now whoever you go to deal with, they have no choice but to do business. So it's a fast way to the bag if you know how to handle business.
I see what you're saying.
Right. But the drop off quicker. Because the drop off is quicker. You made money and you can go chill now, but you didn't do it for the love. You didn't make anything memorable. You didn't make a whole memorable album. You made a song that's gonna pop every 5 years when somebody play it at a party.
yeah.
Love and hip hop. like Cole said.
Yeah,
That's not a shot. It's the truth.
No, it's
I'm just
real.
saying, trying to make something that's gonna last.
That's a good take. I
I
heard actually heard Corday say that. Shout out to Ace. I played college ball with his manager. Um, but he said something in the interview, basically like what you said, and he said, "Yo, it was when a bird's eye view dropped." He said, "I'm cool if I don't get a number one, but the album sales are consistent for like 10 plus years." He says that means that I got a fan base that's continuing to stream my music. They didn't just stream it because what was on there was hot and then they stopped listening to it. So he said I try to make a masterpiece when I make albums to the point it's songs that you're gonna listen to. And
Right.
and it's crazy. I still listen to a couple of the tracks on his album, and that album came out 2019 was Lost Boy.
mm,
Bird's Eye View was last year, but it's probably one of the few other than some old stuff. But like, think about albums that you listen to. Like in this era, it is a microwave era because so much music is being dropped. But like,
Hmm.
I always think about, dang, what I always think about like, what am I still listening to that's not a new release anymore?
yeah, yeah.
And Corday's in the shuffle. Like, you got Cole's in the shuffle. Drake's in the shuffle.
Right.
Yeah, I would.
Ye's in the shuffle.
Music that is
And I'm not,
music that's gonna be remembered is gonna last.
yeah, and it's not even classics. That's not fair to match this to that.
Mm,
I'm talking about even like more recent albums that has songs on there that you're still playing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
Like,
I I think too when you talk about that, Mo, I could put your music in that category because, like you said, it doesn't sound like anything else. And with so many people trying to get that quick fix, it reminds me of an investment strategy. It's called the pump and dump. When you see something that doesn't have a lot of long term value, you raise the price of it up real quick, and
Mm.
then you cash out, and then you dump it. And we see so much of that. And it's kind of sad. Like even with the designer case, it was the whole thing that he sound like Future. All it really was it was a big marketing. It was a big marketing push for Future as well, because now you got somebody from up north, and you hear people for the first time ever say this person from up north sound like this person down south. So now
Mm.
Future didn't even have to release music to still be talked about during Designer's run.
Right. Crazy.
Then it's like, okay, now nobody wants to hear what he really has to say if he ever had a message. It's like, oh, that's baby Future. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that sound like Future.
Yeah, yeah. Old buddy, that sound like that
Oh,
ain't Future.
I thought that was him.
Yeah, yeah. So I think,
Man.
yeah, I think in a way where everybody try to do that, to me, it's easier to make that evergreen music because not everybody's trying to do that.
Right.
Everybody's not trying to do that. So that's big for you. There's another question I had here. When you say best rapper in the SEC, can you elaborate on that? What does that mean, good sir?
Best rapper in the Southeastern Conference. Period. Listen, think of the teams. Think of the teams in the SEC. All those states.
Mm-hmm.
Best rapper in all those states. I
So
stand on that.
South
Hey,
Carolina.
this ain't got nothing to do with the bag and all that, because they like to tie money into being the best, and that's cool. But again, when you not chasing the bag, you know what I mean? Like, it put you somewhere else. Like, I always try to manifest. Manifest, like we was talking about that. What I mean, before. I've been saying it for the longest, and everything I've been talking about, it's been working its way around. You know what I mean? Like, So best rapper in the SEC, yeah. Like, and y'all gotta prove me wrong.
So you saying right here on Shock the Culture, if we did let's take it draft style, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, all of these places, Texas in the SEC now too. Texas in the SEC now too.
Oh.
So all of these places, if we were to do a draft and say, all right, best rapper, like for the art, for the culture, you're the number one pick. That's what you're saying.
All day. Why wouldn't I? Gotta have that confidence. As much as I love other artists, I just name my influences. What we talking about? But at the end of the day, if I can't get on the track with all them, if I can get on the track with any of them dudes and feel like I'm better than them, what am I there for? Rewrite my verse as many times as I need to. If you make me feel some kind of way, at the end of the day, I'm trying to come out with the best one. Though, what you mean?
Should we ask him to bust one right now? Bust a 16 right now.
Bust a 16 right now. Man, some old, some new, some old, some new.
Right now, that let him know, like, you thought it was a joke.
Okay. Yeah. Between the weed and tequila, I be feeling evil. I had to switch my demeanor to show these fucking people a side of me I shouldn't even have to hide. But insecure people and they pride on the ride. Bitch, get off. Your stop is where I park. You can walk. I don't care if it get dark. Ain't enough room for your ego. We building over here. Houses and credit, raising children over here. Hood niggas, so you know I keep the steal. About my business though, 50-50 deal. Drake told me go ahead with that shit. I need all my profit. I ain't doing no percent. I ain't gotta pay her way cause me and her ain't going out. Girl, I'm grown. Bring that pussy to the house. Had you spend a night bad cause I like to cuddle. I fall in love easy though, so cuz gonna have to cut you. I mean from the team, we ain't them type of niggas. If you fuck with me, then I'm high key your nigga. If you fuck with him, that ain't none of my business. But if you fuck with me over you, he tripping. You belong to you. Why he treat you like community ass? Let me peep your social cause opinions are trash. Just like I thought y'all toxic. That's some shit that I can't get involved with. But that pussy awesome. Switching it up, I can't get enough. One on the front seat, one in the trunk. I would say what I'm talking about, but the Rico Suite's been piling up. Me and mine, we doing fine. I ain't got too much to say. But if you fuck with us, we eating every day. It's a party over here. You can mope around by yourself. Who said money mean wealth? Both of my grandmas out here shucking and jiving. Me and Jig roll blunts, laugh a high five. Monkey see monkey do the same old shit. Monkey see a monkey buy a whip, he buy a whip. Monkey see a monkey selling dope, he sell dope. And both monkeys gonna kill you over they bitch, dog. That ain't about shit. Dog, go and get a grip. Dog, watch what you piss on. Kibbles in your bits. Go and find them on the sidewalk. Buy the game of hopscotch. Kids stay in the house cause the block on kilowatts. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie. The shock you feel when your homie on the hoodie. The streets quiet, now nobody know nobody. Coach called a play. I'll be open for the body. I was so hurt, but I've been learning how to heal. Went through some pain a child should never have to feel. Gaga, I love you, but that cracker motherfucker. Nikki, I love you. Thank God for my mother. Gone.
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. And for those of y'all, who ain't caught the reel, that's been going around Instagram, Facebook, wherever it's been going around, that reel is doing numbers. I ain't checked it in a couple of days, but we was up around 6 or something.
Yeah.
So, six, you know what I mean? So it's doing good, man. Y'all got about 12 bars off of that. I just spit the whole thing for y'all though. But that's how I'm coming.
Hey, speaking of doing numbers, congratulations on the release, man. And Hear No Evil.
Yes. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I see you've been running it up, you've been promoting it heavy. What was the inspiration on that song, man? To take me through the process, because it's a message in there. Like this ain't just a song, like you said, it ain't just something, oh, I'm gonna just make something and rap. No, I did a lot of things.
Didn't that win a song contest too at True Dreams?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Shout out True Dreams Radio too, man. Went in there and got the W, man.
But take us through the creation of that song. Why did you make that song, and why was that your come your let's call it the Jordan comeback?
Uh, man, the inspiration behind that song, honestly, I feel like we ingest a lot of evil. Like a lot of stuff we see is bad, and we might like we laugh about it, joke about it, and everything. But a lot of it, you know what I mean. A lot of us don't have the mind to be like, okay, it was funny, but at the same time, it's kind of messed up. Like, dang, I'm gonna pray for him. I hope everything is all right. You know what I mean? But us as people, you know what I mean, it's built in. We gonna get our jokes off. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that we ingest, a lot of the stuff that's given to us, a lot of the stuff that's shown, a lot of the music, movies, all that stuff, like there's bad messages, and a lot of it's ugly and it's evil. And I felt like I wanted to give people something that wasn't evil. You know what I mean? And so, when you hear the hook, I'd have done a lot of things. I'd have been a place or two, but none of it has been as real as what I'm about to tell you. Your business is your business, no matter who you tell it to. Hear no evil ever. You know if they feel your truth. Like that's a mouthful, but that end part, like the end of that hook lets you know everything. Your business is your business, no matter who you tell it to. Hear no evil ever. You know if they feel your truth. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter who heard what about you if they make it something ugly, if it becomes something ugly, if it becomes something evil, like they didn't feel you. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't, you know what I mean? It shouldn't be this negative, you know what I mean? You should be able to tell me, you should be comfortable telling me something without feeling like I'm gonna judge you or make it seem like you're this kind of person because I understand that you're human. So it's really about like being a human experience. You know what I mean? Like in the things we go through. I done a lot of things. I'd have been a place or two. None of that is as real as what I'm about to tell you. Like at the end of the day, you're a human being. And you know what I mean? Like no matter what you hear, like, you know what I mean? Like and also you have the power to not hear the evil. You know what I mean? You could take that in somebody could say something ugly about you and you could say, I'm sorry you feel that way. Don't take any evil from it. Hear no evil.
Hey Mo, I got a question off of what you said, bro. Does because you it seems like we 32 minutes in. Everything you do is with a purpose and it comes from somewhere. Does that make writing easier for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like going back to bag chasing and stuff like that, trying to emulate and I gotta sound like this person. I think that would be harder than just making a song from all right, let me just talk about like you literally just explained. You really just said the whole song in a couple seconds.
Right.
But you jazzed it up to where it was catchy. So that does make writing easier for you.
Right. Yeah, like the whole like even the lyrics to the song. Like you would think it took me all day to come up with these lyrics and they just come out. Probably took me about 20 seconds to come up with the first two lines of this song. And I said, you often find me talking, trying to ignite a spark in someone who needs some hope despite all my misfortunes.
That's a
It's a
hard part.
lot. That's a lot. But it was just the truth. And it was, you know what I mean? And it was the truth and it wasn't, it was, there was no evil in that. You often find me talking, trying to ignite a spark in someone who needs some hope, despite all my misfortunes. No matter how bad I'm doing, I can always be that light. I don't have to drag you down. And you if you say, hey, how you doing? Oh man, I'm having this kind of day and I'm having that kind of day. And no, I can greet you back with the same energy no matter what I'm going through. You don't deserve for me to dump that all over you. And at the same time, if I say, hey, good morning, how you doing? And you say, oh, I'm having this kind of day and that kind of day, it's not beneath me to be like, well, pick your head up. It's all right, you got 24 hours to get it right. Breathe, you know what I mean? Take your time. It's all right. You know what I mean? Like you got to be able to do that.
That's big.
All
That's
right.
dope.
All right, Pastor Mo. I like it. I like no for real, bro. I like it. I really like it, man.
Yeah,
You
go ahead.
go ahead, Kurt.
Oh no, I was saying that's an actual dope way to intro the song. When I first heard it, that's what caught my ear. And it makes me want to go ahead and like listen to what you have to say. Like it makes me want to go ahead and listen, like, okay, what do you follow up? So like just a question based off of that bar. In this society right here, I feel like we live in a space where people are like, you have to pretend to be perfect, or in order for me to tell you about money, I gotta have a whole bunch of money, or in order for me to give you some advice, I gotta be living this perfect life. But you start off saying like, hey, like you trying to give people hope despite all your misfortune. Like
Right.
what puts you in that mindset to go like, despite everything that I've been through, everything that I go through, I'm still trying to give hope to other people.
Man, like I just said, like you never too big to be that light. Like I would really like these lyrics are me. The things that I say, that's me. That's really how I live. Um, so like I said, I'm not some. Yeah, I was diagnosed with depression when I was 19, but it was just the way life was going for me at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's how I was living. I'm not a depressed person. You know what I mean? Like I don't live like that. You know what I mean? I've always had a spark. So like it's easy for me to be that way. You know what I mean? I don't need to have $1 million to be able to. Life gives us experiences every day. Like your million or billion or $1 trillion, you could have made that off of anything. But you could have made $1 billion and gave somebody a piece of advice and they made nothing with it. But I have $100 to my name total, and I gave somebody the idea that went and made them the same billion as you.
Mm.
So it has nothing to do with stat. It's not about money. It's about platforms and where you put yourself. I
Platforms and where
mean,
yourself.
yeah. I mean, like think about it like this: Jay-Z can still have $1 billion without rapping. Be the quietest person in the room and still be the richest person in the room.
That's true. That's true. Now, that's a good.
And
That's a,
still relay a message. Still be relaying a message.
it bring it brings me back to the trap trauma because when you from that neighborhood, you don't have the millionaire next door. You might not have the Cosbys living next to you. So you might get a gem from that wino. You might get a gem from that junkie that you got to separate the gem from their current circumstances, and you still got to be able to apply that because
Right.
yeah. So that's what that reminded me of. Like when you said that, it was like, yeah, I remember hearing something that I need to hear from somebody who ain't have no front teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man.
But
Like
see,
that's crazy stuff, man. Again, yeah, like you said,
mhm,
that's part of that trap trauma. If you grow up in that environment, it's like you 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 might think the dope boy with the gold on his neck and all the rings and the watch and the nice car, you might think he got some advice for you. But how he making his money is that's the lesson. That's the lesson. The lesson ain't, oh man, let me go let me go sell drugs, because you know about the other side of that too. Everybody don't just make $1 million and then live the rest of their life rich as a kingpin. You know, people get locked up behind this shit for real. You know what I mean? So it ain't glamour and glitz all on the, you know what I mean? Like it don't be that. So the lesson ain't, oh yeah, let me go do that because I want a Mercedes too. Nah, man, I grew up like the lessons to me had to be like, again, I've never been the type of person to really chase money necessarily. I've always like chased experiences. So it's like, man, I'm glad I'm not the type of person that just really want a Mercedes that bad. You know, I'm always like, I'm glad I can get around. You know what I mean? I'm the person that's like, I'm never gonna do that. Like whatever is, I know that if I don't do that, I may not drive a Mercedes, but I can at least have a Honda. As long as I don't do that.
Yeah.
Is where I've always been. Like I ain't gotta have all that. I ain't never got to have a Cuban link and none of that. I love to have it. Probably gonna get one when I get that bread. I'm just saying. I grew up like, man, yeah, I could take the lesson all day from you. I hear what you're saying, but I see what you're doing. So yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's that part, like you said, you might, the part that nobody tell you about, you know, you see dude out there making all the money with the golds and the jabos back in the days, and then you go, where's such and such go? Oh, he got 10, he got 15.
Yeah.
And it's funny because he come out, first place he go, he chubby now, he in the church or somewhere.
You know what I mean? Meanwhile, you making fun of the dope head. You making fun of the dope head. But them 10 years, the dope head been free finding his fix. And the lesson you didn't take from it was freedom.
Right. That's right.
Like they still, and here's the other lesson you didn't take from it though. Mm-hmm. They ass is still locked up too. Cause guess what? That dope man might have went to jail, but you still able, you still in that drug prison because you still able to find your habit. You still locked up. That drug still got you locked up. True. We talking free. We talking from behind the walls though. That boy that was giving you that, he really in there. He gonna be gone for a while.
Wow, long while.
Hey, wow. So Mo, if you could create a playlist with, let's have fun. Let's use Hear No Evil. If I said, hey, you got to put 4 other tracks to make a cohesive album, none of your music, because you you listen to your music a lot, I hear. You listen to your old music a lot. So yeah. So if you could pick 4 other songs to make a cohesive album with Hear No Evil in the middle. 2 tracks, Hear No Evil, 2 tracks.
And they could be any genre.
Any genre, any song, any artist. If you want to put
right. So anybody. I'm telling you right now, the first song we're gonna go with is If I Ruled the World by Nas. That's the first song we going with. If we speaking Hear No Evil. We going If I Ruled the World. The next song we gonna go Window Seat, Erykah Badu.
Okay.
Right. And we're gonna go Hear No Evil in the middle, right? And then after Hear No Evil, we gonna go with Jim Morrison and the Doors at 5-1.
Oh, you switching it up. Okay.
5-1, Jim Morrison and the Doors. And then we're gonna take it back. And since we just speaking on Hear No Evil, and I'm gonna throw a nice little feel good track on there. And a lot of people, y'all don't know about this. Y'all gotta learn about this, man. We gonna go Zach Brown Band. And we gonna go what is the name of the song? I sing it all the time.
Ooh. So,
Jeez, I can't remember the name of the song.
Sing it.
Which one is it? He says, "Oh, I got my toes in the water, ass in the chair." Yeah, what is it? I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a feel good country song. I got a lot of those though. I don't know if I can go with Zach Brown. I'm not gonna lie. No. No. You know what? We're gonna go with "Some Beach" by Blake Shelton because that song is full of like bad instances, but Blake Shelton is putting it away where he wishes he was on like he's saying like son of a bitch like some beach, but he's saying he wishes he was on some beach.
oh,
And I love that song. It's such a I feel like you gotta feel it. Like I feel like every song I just named too is like one of the it's like you gotta feel it. But that Zach Brown song is gonna aggravate me because I really love that song.
Hey, not to go off topic. As I started listening to a little bit of country music, I see why they got Old Town Road up out of here. I no for real.
Man.
I see why they was mad at Old Town Road, bro. We were shot the culture. We were ignorant to the genre, bro.
Why you say that?
Because it said we thought it was country because the ding, 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 take my
I mean that was the intentions. I felt like that was the intention. It was intentional.
Yeah, but when they went to the Country Music Awards, unless it was scripted, all of them said the same thing, Mo. No, it's not a country song. Doesn't have a story. Doesn't have a story. What you just explained about that Blake Shelton song is gonna make me go listen to it.
Country music is full of stories. I've always gotten aggravated when people don't like country music and it's all a bunch of crying. It's like, no, bro, it's full of stories and it's beautiful.
There's a branch in the company that I work for. When I used to go cover, all they listened to was country, and I would listen to the lyrics, and I'd be like, hey,
right.
Hold on, that was a bar. This is like rap almost. Like it's pure hip hop on guitar. Almost.
No, like for real. Like the Zach Brown song I was just telling you about. He started it out. He said, "What a plane touchdown, just about 3:00 in the city, still on my mind."
Yeah.
Coconuts and palm trees dance in my head. I was still in the baggage line.
Yeah, it's a story, bro.
Like he's telling you what's going on.
Why don't we do that with hip hop? Why don't we do that with hip hop? Because knowledge of self is one of the 5 original elements of hip hop. So when people go, "Oh, this is just some food," it ain't no knowledge of self. That ain't hip hop. That's just it got an 808 beat and it got a certain BPM. I feel like that's a way to protect the genre, protect the art form, to kind of get, because I feel like if hip hop is kind of feel like a junk drawer now. Like if it's just
if you want to know why, bro?
Why?
I honestly think a lot of people can't listen to hip hop.
Why you say? What you mean? Why you say that?
Like when you mentioned the 808 in the drums, I think that there's a group of people that don't actually like the sound of it versus like how we're able to explain the lyrics of a country song because it's softer than the 808 in drums. You got people that just listen to country and gospel and softer music that when you go, because hip hop is a different frequency, and I'm not using frequency in the term of you woke boys, because y'all be overusing that fucking word. Excuse me. Everything. Bro, don't get me started, bro. See, I don't think we're on the same frequency. It ain't that. It's an actual frequency with sound waves. That's what you call it. I took band for 4 years, and it's an actual frequency. So I think when you're used to listening to softer beats and softer music, when you throw 808s and drums, I don't even think because we digest a song and like a song. Like we just talked about evergreen and timeless rap, right? It's because of the lyrics and what they say. Think about every song that you like from the 90s that you still listen to. It's because of what they're saying. They won't even give it a chance because of the beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of music is being classified by the instrumentals, the beats.
It's a clash of understanding, bro. If you really
not what's being said.
Think about the argument that you have with an old head. Even they say it, bro. All that boom bap, boom bap. Nah, listen to what he's saying though. Nah, all that drumming, booming, bap, bap. No, listen to what he's saying though.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, even like my dad, shout out to my pops. He told me his favorite rapper was Houdini.
Yeah.
And I listened to Houdini songs, simple beat. I go to smoke and then the hit and then the hit
right.
And the hit of the butt. And I'll be like, yo, daddy, there's no way you can tell me that that's better than anything that Drake said. You talk about, man, that was bars right there. No, it's not. That wasn't even my boy over here spitting crazy, but I really think that they can't take that. Hey, and call me crazy. I think we can say Kanye name now, right? Kanye said it on Drink Champs. He said it about the 808.
What?
He talked about the 808. That a lot. I didn't look it up, but how he said that the 808 was like a demonic
frequency.
Like, a lot of people can't take the sound of an 808, bro. Like, and I'll say this and I'm done. I like, you got people that can listen to heavy metal, bro. Can y'all listen to that screeching and stuff?
Yes.
he's a music connoisseur.
Yeah, but you got people that can literally
absolutely
listen to it, but then you got people like, oh, what is this?
As because I hear what they're saying. Like,
as we've been in this space more too, Kurt, not to ramble.
What?
Think about the music submissions that we get of people that think they can sing.
Just think it's just the music submissions, period.
Like that's not mix and master. Like, you mix and master the music to the liking of the masses. So if you're on there rapping on your phone, on voice recorder, on your iPhone, and you just put the beat in the background, that's not a good frequency either. I'm gonna cover my ears.
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain that people can't, like, they literally can't listen to, and they don't even give the words a chance.
Yeah. That is a good point, because it's funny, because now that I'm getting older, I find myself.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Don't cancel me.
What?
Don't cancel me for this.
What?
And I know, my bad, Mo.
I'm
not a Boosie fan, bro.
Who?
I'm not a Boosie fan.
All right, man. Go ahead and pack it up.
Man. Yo, so
I can't. No, listen.
Yo, man.
No, bro, it's his voice.
You at right now?
It's in the South. I'm saying this. It's
right. So, yo, this has been shock the culture, man.
Hey, but no, listen. Let me expound. See, I knew that was going to. It's his voice.
Man, cut me off to say that.
But I like. bro, I like Webby, so I had to deal with Boosie.
Oh, stop! Just stop, bro. Stop!
Yo, what you got going on, man?
I'm just telling you, bro.
That's how you feel?
I couldn't take Boosie voice, bro.
What you mean? Like, yes, dog.
We gonna
Ain't no way.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't listen again. Every artist I hear, I put their voice to an instrument. And my man, listen, my man Boosie, I'm telling you what you hear. That country Louisiana sound you hear from Boosie, that's that's them banjo strings, Jack. You don't like banjo music.
No, no. Listen, we can argue. Mo, I lived in New Orleans for 3 years, bro, and I love New Orleans.
God, why are we?
I lived in New Orleans for 3 years, and I love New Orleans music. I love the bounce. I love all that. It's just something about his voice that I don't like. I'm not saying that he can't rap, because I heard him rap. I can't. I don't go. Oh, put that Boosie on. I never.
You shocking the culture right now, Jack. You shocking the culture right now.
But I like Webby.
He stands on.
So there's a balance.
He stands
there. Listen, there's not a song I can make that's gonna shock the culture more than what you're saying right now.
I didn't like his verse on Independent.
Stop.
Bro. I didn't like Wipe Me Down.
Stop.
Bro, I'm being dead serious too, bro. And
you want to talk shit. You want to run your mouth. You want some gangsters front your motherfucking house. We'll set this bitch off. I'm sorry.
I was about to say that. I was about to say I
See
did.
what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
But listen.
Don't do this.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was about to say I like that one. I like.
He like that one.
Listen. Because he didn't screech. He wasn't screeching.
But all his music, he don't. You ever heard his album? Like his album.
Whoa! I haven't. I'm be honest. No, because the stuff that's mainstream it didn't want me to go cop that Boosie or listen to that Boosie.
We set
it off though.
He's a great hood storyteller.
We're not tolerating any Boosie slander down here.
It's not slander, bro. I always say music. I'm the label, not the gang. I'm the label, not the gang. I like Webby.
Look.
Listen, music is subjective. Everybody ain't gotta like everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you hating a little bit, but that's okay.
No,
you know what I mean?
I can't hate because I can't.
You just can't get behind it. That's fine. That's okay.
So what I'm saying is I can't listen to his voice. So I didn't like Independent or Wipe Me Down.
Man,
hey, listen, hey.
Bro, I used to go get
music is subjective.
Stop, bro.
I respect everything you're saying right now. Hey, Boosie Boo, fuck with your boy. I don't care what he's talking about. Fuck with me.
Right.
This man talking crazy. I love you. This thing.
Yeah, Dom on his own with that one.
Hey, I'm trying to go viral.
That cup. I know it is now.
Yeah. What you drinking? What you drinking?
Man, drinking oil.
No, I'm dead serious. Hey, I'm standing on this.
That oil. Pure gasoline.
I can't even operate on no octane pure gasoline anymore. I'll be sleep on this podcast.
He on that oil, man.
Oh, ain't no oil.
Look at that. He on that walk. What they call walk?
No.
Hey, activist.
You know what I drink? This ain't that.
He on that walk.
He got a whole pint. He got a whole pint.
Ain't none of that, bro. Shout out to Boosie.
Boy got a whole pint in the styrofoam.
Shout out to Boosie. We gonna educate him. Don't worry.
Shout out to Boosie.
I'm gonna put some B-sides, some classic B-sides on him. So Mo,
I ain't gonna be able to hear it, bro.
Look, as a well, you've been making music for a while, but as a new artist in terms of to the public, right? First off, we gotta highlight this. In this world of fake followers and all this stuff, you are actually one of the independent artists who is literally gaining traction off of their music. Like, that is rare. We see people with the 100,000, they go buy the 100,000 followers, they go buy the 10, 20,000 followers, but they can't get nobody outside, or their monthly listeners don't add up with all those numbers. You're actually gaining traction through your following. So, I mean, through your music. So that I got to salute you for that. I
Appreciate
mentioned
it.
it earlier. Absolutely. Hey, got to salute you for that. So, as a new artist, what's been some of the biggest challenges that you faced thus far? And what are some of your most proudest achievements to this point?
Biggest challenges.
Mhm.
Um, my biggest challenges I face as an artist have always been on the mental side. Um, dealing with learning how to deal with it, learning how to deal with life while trying to create music and like go to the studio, what I mean, have a family, everything like that's been my challenge, what I mean. I didn't necessarily have the best examples around at all times of how to what I'm saying, be a dad or be a man at all, what I mean. Rest in peace, my granddad, man. I miss him. He did the best he could when I was at my grandparents' house. You know what I mean? My dad had his habits. You know what I mean? So my challenges, like I said, they've been mostly mental, man. Learning how to navigate life, teaching myself things while trying to, um, not fall into traps that's set for people like us. You know what I mean? Like easy, you know what I mean? Like I've been blessed, you know what I mean? 3 kids, same person, man, no child support letters. You know what I mean? Like, and not, nah, for real. Cause
That's a
and now
blessing.
you see on the internet now, like it's a normalcy. Like in a dad group. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what them guys do. We do, you know what I mean? I'm in dad group. And it's like, but you still got the jokes about the black dad. He left cigarettes and never came back and all that. And it's like, man, the negative stigmas and all that, like for the longest, that's where I was at. Like, I don't know how to do this. I had to, pull my head on my butt and be like, man, you just gotta do it. It's your responsibility. Can't look for people to save you, man. And that's really where I've been at, man, with everything in my life, all decisions I've been making and everything I've been doing on my all relationships in my life, everything, setting boundaries and standing firm on who I am and trusting myself, man. Like that's been my biggest, trusting in me, not being who people have told me I am or who people expect me to be. You know what I mean? Doing a good job of drowning out all that negativity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Being who I am authentically. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest challenge, man, on the mental side.
That's big. That's big. Do you use music as like a release valve to like to kind of get your mind off of that other stuff? Is it like a sense of therapy for you almost?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
absolutely, absolutely. Like there's so many things, you know, like comedians, they get on stage, and the stuff they want to say to people personally, they got a platform. That's their outlet. They able to say that. No, don't nobody want to fight them now because guess what? That room is full of people who may feel that way but don't know how to express it.
Mm.
And that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I had the power to express things in a way that people don't know how to. And I have to be careful. That's why I'm careful with what I create. Like everybody don't feel, yeah, I'm in the car with your hoe. Yeah, I'm out of getting that up. Yeah, like everybody not gonna feel that. Okay, that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, you know what I'm saying? He
Is that
feel that.
Boosie? That's that Boosie.
No, that's a
Nah,
wash I just made up. Okay, but I'm
Oh,
saying everybody not gonna hear that and be like, oh yeah, that's lit right there. You know what I mean? Like I was saying before, it's about the stuff we ingest, man. So, man, yeah.
yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Dom, it's on you, Dom. Look at it, see, he put him and his Boosie. Look, Boosie would be the rapper to respond.
Boosie, I'll fuck with you, dog. I'm telling you, don't. But let's do a track, whatever we got.
I didn't say nothing bad though. I just said
I just said
we can
Yeah,
have
we just don't play by Boosie Boo over here. You got, I respect the Southern legends. You know what I mean? Listen, let me tell you something.
he
No,
is a
let me tell
legend.
you. Let me tell you something. When you beat a murder charge and cancer, leave that man alone.
right.
Oh, I
He
didn't know.
wins. God couldn't take him out.
I didn't know he beat cancer, bro. My bad.
Yeah, I feel like they was.
But
Yeah,
I'm
it was
I'm
like,
not
2 points, Boosie Boo. Come on, man.
it was like
for
jail
sure.
and
I was
cancer
talking
back
about
to
his
back,
music
bro.
though. We could separate it.
Yeah,
I
It's all a
just
part of his greatness, man. But nah, I feel you though on the music side.
listen to because of his voice. He could be spitting his ass off, but there's a lot of people that I'm like, oh, I can't listen to it, bro.
I'm gonna put you on some B sides, bro.
Like Jay-Z, I don't like his voice for real. Like I can't listen to.
All right, y'all. Hey, Mo,
Hey, yo,
blessings.
I'm joking.
He said
This
blessings.
man, this man,
Hey, yo, I'm
childish.
joking. Look.
Dog,
Hey, we're trying
blessings.
to go viral for real. Hey, but bro,
This man, childish.
Peace and blessings.
hey, bro, hey. So I seen a clip floating around where you just jumped in the cipher. You seem like natural performer, sir. Where did that
Right.
come?
Getting put on the spot by my grandma when I was younger. Got tired of me going to sleep in church, put me on the choir stand. Got tired of me going to sleep on the choir stand, told me to start singing. And once she found out I could sing, it was a wrap. I became a natural. Anytime there was a microphone, anytime there was somewhere to perform, we would go to other churches and nobody even expected anybody else to sing. They would always gave me the mic, man. Every Sunday I go to church, I got to pick the songs out for our choir. And so, yeah, that's where it comes from. Never been shy. Love hosting, love that stuff, man.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, man.
So my boy been
My boy
been
Trell
that boy been a choir director.
all day.
So what have you learned about the music industry so far, man? I know, you just hopped back into it. It's new, this digital space. I know earlier you talked about when you were Gizmo, you were doing your thing. But now as most Soose in this new digital world with social media, what have you learned about the music industry?
Mm. With social media, man, you got to um like Kirk was just speaking, man. Like the I haven't even really put myself out there like that, like a lot of people. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? They have hundreds of thousands of followers. They don't just drop their music and then that's that. Like, they go crazy, you know what I mean? And I haven't even put myself out there like that, but that's what I've learned. Like you have to put yourself out there. You have to make yourself marketable. You not only because they're not gonna count your music as marketable. They can know it's marketable all day. They want to. Are you marketable? You have to be the product. You can have a product all day, but you yourself have to be a product. Like that. That's one of the things I've learned. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I was talking about the independence or whatever. Like you have to learn to be a product. You know what I'm saying? Like if you come into this with just your talent, like nobody's gonna worry about that. You know what I mean? Like it's not there's no artist development anymore. You got to come developed. That's what I've learned, especially after all this time. That feeling of sitting around waiting on somebody to save you. Nobody walking up on you with $1 million because you got a dope 16. Like those days is done. A bunch of people got dope 16s. What else do you bring to the table?
And that's such a I got a follow-up question that, but when you were talking about your meaning when you wrote Hear No Evil the hook, like when I heard your business is business no matter who you tell it to, that's what I got from it, what you just said. I got from it like you could tell whoever whatever you got going on, but it's still your problem or your business to handle. Like, so a lot of times, like we'll tell somebody something, oh man, I got this going on, I got that going on. And they can listen and we'll assume because, oh, you listen, you gonna help me out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still your problem. So that's what it's funny you said that because that's what I got from Hear No Evil. Now, as a person who actually has talent, how does that make you feel for real? Where it's like, okay, this isn't the days of where I could just get on spit a 16 and somebody's gonna come knocking on my door and if there's a bidding war. How does that make you feel? Like, man, I got to do more than just the art.
I mean, I just sat on Shock the Culture, man, at the top of the show and said I'm the best rapper in the SEC. When you say stuff like that, you believe that, you stand on that. You know what I mean? Like, so it really don't make me feel no kind of way. Like, cool, okay, let me go be the best something else. You know what I mean? Let me. I'm gonna be the best. Whatever helps me get to where I'm trying to go with this. You know what I mean? Okay, I got the best lyrics. Cool. Let me have the best business partners. Let me have the best business motto. Let me be the most motivated. Let me wake up earlier than everybody else. Let me do those little things that everybody else don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like let me study the greats. How did you get where you going? You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm not gonna. I can have Nas on my IG all day. I can love Nas too, but the moves got to be studied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to study. Like the same way I study lyrics, the same way I study my favorite artists and learn how they created and stuff like that. Okay, I got to be able to study businessmen. How y'all build? How y'all capitalize? What did y'all do? Gotta. You know what I mean? Gotta apply what I've learned in hip hop to other. You know what I mean? Gotta be able to apply that spread it all around. Let me go be good over here then. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it too, bro. That sounds really good.
Absolutely.
Hey, rappers, because you name country and R&B, and who's your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Top 5 favorite rappers all time. Of course, we got 3 Stacks, Andre 3000. Already said Ludacris, love Luda. Tech Nine, yeah.
I gotta check your Luda card. Because I just got clown for being a Luda fan in the office at work.
What?
Shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boys at work. I'm gonna say a few lines and you gotta finish. I make niggas eat dirt and fart dust.
I know what song is it. You gotta give me more than that. Come on.
I make niggas eat dirt and fart dust. They give them an $80 certificate to us. I eat the whole pie and leave nothing but the crust, but you can feel what it's like with instinct with no guts. Come on. Give me a full body massage. I still can't be touched. They call me see more butts because I get more ass than most. They say I'm next to get that butter love.
Yeah, I recognize the verse. I ain't memorized that one. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't memorized that Luda verse. I love that verse though.
Yeah, okay. Look.
Oh, hold on. That's is that Cry Baby?
No, that's the freestyle.
No, that's not.
Album.
Yeah. That's the freestyle. That's not Crybabies. Yeah, that Crybaby go home. I caught him with a blow to the chest. It's hard to put a hole in his vest.
Luda dropped an album every year for what, 4 years straight, and they were all good.
Oh yeah,
back for the first time.
Like he said it. It goes love, hate, pleasure, and pain. 4 albums in the can, and I'm still in the game. You know what I mean? And last album, they don't like me to tell this. Debuted at #1 and sold more records than Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, what?
Back for the first time.
Who clowning you?
Word of the mouth.
Word of mouth, that's the one.
Red Light District.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro.
Red Light District.
Bro, people have he didn't have a sophomore slump.
No.
Word of the mouth was better than back for the. Nah, hold on. Let me stop.
Word of mouth.
Hey, word of mouth. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Ludacris album.
Stand up.
Nah, that was Red Light District.
Hold on. No, that's
Yep.
Systems on blast.
Hell yeah. It's illegal, but the plants in my backyard grow.
Yeah. Luda really had that blend of elite lyricism and entertainment.
Oh, every intro
flow. Like he can have funny records. He can have like bar records. And then I was a fan, but then I really became like a real Luda fan when he dropped that Stump disc. Ooh, like that verse on Stump. Going that T.I.
I'm a monster in the game, similar to the Loch Ness. That be rooted. Some verses you gotta process. The truth in the booth. Ain't no death when I'm rapping. If I said it, I either done it or it's about to happen.
I pull up for the yeah. Hey, I used to get hype.
I gotta go. Hey man, I gotta go.
I used to get hyped. That's timeless. You can still listen to that beat and everything today.
That man, ooh.
And blow it out your if you mad I'm on top.
So please stay off the TIP of my.
So please stay off, bro. All because he thought somebody dissed him.
He thought somebody dissed him.
He thought T.I. dissed him, and then T.I. apologized. See, people don't want to talk about that. Hold on, Tim. Hold on, Luda. I wouldn't talk about
beef that almost happened.
Hey, but
I wasn't really talking about you, bro. Ludacris got a different meaning.
Yeah, salute to both of them. Yeah. So, Mo, who are your top 5 again? I know you put Luda in
okay,
there.
So 3 Stacks, Luda. We're gonna go Tech 9, Kansas City. Love Tech 9. Yeah, bro. Okay. Love Tech 9. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say that's my top 3. I feel like my 4 and 5 be switching up so often because I love a lot of different artists. Like, bro, I be wanting to put so many different artists in my 4 and 5 spot. Like, I be wanting to put like Pimp C in my 4 and 5. Oh, wait. Pop got a spot for sure. Pop. Cake guy almost got caught slipping.
Yeah.
But that 5 spot though, that 5 spot, bro. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of artists to take that 5 spot. I bought a Pimp C, man, because I love UGK.
What about
you know what I mean? What about who?
You gonna put Boosie at number 5?
See, man, here you go. Here you go.
I ain't playing with this dude, bro.
No, I'm not messing with you, dog. Boosie Boo.
What's your man?
I don't know what Boosie. I don't know what this man got going on. I don't know what this man got going on, Boo. I don't know what this man got going on, Boosie. I fuck with you though. This man crazy.
Hey, no, I rock. No, for real though, I rock with Boosie, bro.
No. Ooh, you got a lot of. You got Jay, you got Nas, you got Kendrick, you got Cole.
Yeah, man. It's so. I like I said. I'm influenced by a lot of people. I love, man. Yeah. CeeLo Green is another one of those people that could take the top 5 for me. You know, a lot of people know CeeLo for his singer, but I feel like CeeLo is one of the best rappers that ever come out of the South. Speaking of Southern rappers, another one, Killer Mike.
Oh,
Man.
classic. This dropped the
Michael's
hard. That Michael.
Hey.
And Michael albums. that's the one.
Hold on, I'm tripping.
That's the one. What?
Boosie said y'all's dirty's mine 40.
No, y'all's 30, mine's 40.
Come on, dude. Stop. Y'all's 30, mine's 40. Man,
y'all's 30.
Hold on.
See, exactly. That's what right there.
Swear that's what he said.
See?
I used to think he said y'all's dirty, mine 40.
No.
Oh my bro, stop it.
I got the sickest Beamer. I got the sickest Magnum. I got the sickest Charger. Y'all's 30, mine's 40.
He pardoned, y'all.
No, swear I thought he was saying y'all's dirty, mine's 40.
Pardon, bro. You gotta be pardoned.
No, I put that on my daughter, bro. I
pardon, bro.
On faith, bro. I really, for 13 years, I thought this man said y'all's dirty,
Man, you gotta relax, man.
What is 30s and 40s though? What is that?
30, 40,000. What? 30,000, 40,000?
Yeah.
Bro, ain't no way, bro. I thought this man said y'all dirty.
Y'all shit 30,000, my shit 40,000.
That's the difference. Exactly. That's the difference. About 10 grand.
I really thought bruh said y'all dirty, mine 40. And I was saying that in the club. Wasn't nobody correcting me. Why wouldn't nobody? Y'all dirty, mine 40. We start.
Bro, what?
Dog, you a wild dude, bro.
Nah, you crazy for that. You sick for that, man. You sick.
Hey, nah, bro. Hold on. Adam, AJ, who else we was in the club with? James, where y'all at, bro? Why y'all wasn't correcting me? Me head.
You was a wild dude in the club, man.
All right, hey, what?
No, we gonna go.
Y'all's dirty's mine 40. Hey, I really thought that's what that man said.
Bro.
Get your mans, bro.
Y'all.
So Mo, how in this digital age we talked about it, it's different. You got to get out here and engage. How do you engage with your fans to build a community around your music? And are there any memorable actions that you'd like to share? I got one for you that comes to mind. But I want to hear what you got to say.
How do I engage with my fans?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'll be so focused on like creating and stuff. Like people, man. One of my biggest fans, my man Tim. Me and my boy Tim been locked in for a long time, man. Tim has been a fan of mine for a minute, and me and Tim text. I don't know, man. I don't know if he knows about this one or not. I don't know if he knows about this episode. He usually comments, man. But my fans, man, like I'll still like I still chop it up because I'm a people person, man. I never want to be too big to, like have that personal conversation with somebody who really, there's a lot of people they gonna be there once you become established or whoever, you know what I mean? But like this is somebody, you know what I mean? Working 9 to 5. He know that.
Yeah.
He don't talk to me about my 9 to 5. Talk to me about my music. So yeah, man. But yeah, I still talk to my fans. You know what I mean? Text, talk on, you know what I mean? Call me.
I remember a conversation. We were talking, and I heard some in the background, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to the gas station or whatever." So we were talking, and I hear your song playing in the background. I'm thinking like, okay, he just turned his car off or disconnected from his Bluetooth or whatever. Like, and you was like, oh nah, that's somebody who just pulled up to the gas station bumping my stuff. And I was like, huh? You just said it so
Nonchalantly, man. Man,
What's
that
that
was
feel? How does that feel?
man. At that time, I remember that. I remember that. At that time, or actually, I remember it because you know what I mean. I remember it
Bro,
now.
this era, they gotta in this era, they gotta feel better than hearing your song on the radio, bro.
Bro, like I was at a point where I always be thinking highly of myself.
Mhm.
So I'm like, all right, but you know what I mean? That wasn't Kendrick pulling up listening to it though. I'm being real, like you supposed to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be listening to it. Nah, it felt good though, man. It felt good. It felt good. Like somebody took the time out of their life to be, like your car ride time, like that's your time. That's when you play your music loud. You sing out loud. You know what I mean? Like you don't care because the person sitting next to you in traffic, you gonna fly by them anyway. They not gonna remember your face. So you don't care how crazy you go in the car. That's your car time and your shower time. That's when you go crazy with music. Like took time out of their life while they was in a car. Turn on Soose. That's big. Then you get in the car with your playlist. People ain't just dead. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's dope.
That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah, bro. What's next for you?
More creating, more songs. I got another song dropping 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks, man.
Exclusive.
Exclusive. Man, just had a song come out a couple weeks ago. Hear No Evil, of course. Me and my boy Trell, we just dropped a couple tracks.
Trell
Let's
Brooks,
get it. Let's
Trell.
get it. And Water, Gas, Lights, Rent. Those are out now, streaming on all platforms. We're gonna try to build some momentum behind those, get some shows and stuff going, some more appearances. Um, Working on something super big with a super special producer. Can't tell y'all too much. Can't give y'all too much. Y'all not ready for that. You're too much now. Y'all not gonna take it serious. Gotta roll it out the proper way. Cause I promise you, y'all favorite artists ain't doing this. I guarantee you. Your favorite artist got more money than me, and he not doing this.
Ooh,
Ooh, right, yeah.
feel good about it? You feel good about it?
I feel great about it. Remember that thing about putting yourself in certain rooms, and a lot of that stuff don't have nothing to do with money either, man. Y'all be blind about the money. Y'all really be thinking money everything. Yeah, all right.
Hey,
Yeah, you ever seen a hey, you ever seen a dude with no job? He got on Jordans and everything, but his girl worked.
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Yes. Hey, ooh, go ahead. That reminded me of something.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Yo, we definitely. I'm a fan. I like your music. I like what I hear. I like the emotion. I like the feeling. I like, because I've been following you for a minute, and I even like your increased activity on social media.
Right.
It's noticeable. Um, so I know it's like with anything when somebody is talking about something or they ramping it up a little bit. They believe in what they got. They believe in what they doing. And people don't ain't gonna believe it until you believe it. So if you posting, if you talking about it, it's only gonna make other people, hey man, let me just click and check this out.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a society. You got people that drop music and they post one time, hey, go check my album out. And they do the little cool shit. they delete all their pictures and they post it on their story and they put it in their bio. And then when you click on their profile, it's loading. But click my link. And then they only post stories. Artists. Right. Bro, I don't know what you do, bro. Like, what you on? Like, what you mean you an artist?
Yeah. And
the profile picture look like this. Bro, right. What's your name? Why should I listen to your music? What you got going on? Where you from? I don't know you, bro. But when I go to Mo Soose page, hear no evil. Water, gas, light, springs. Let's get it. Emotion. I just hit 1,000 streams in less than a month. I'm doing podcasts. I'm everywhere. I'm promoting myself. You believe in yourself, and so that's only gonna make other people believe in yourself. Artists, listen. You got to do this too. You're not Kendrick. Y'all keep copying what Kendrick is doing. Kendrick is an established artist, a fucking legend that's on the Mount Rushmore, and I said it.
Right.
You can't be Kendrick doing Kendrick stuff right now, and we don't know who you are. You're not Jay yet, who don't got social media. He just speak through Rock Nation and Beyonce.
No, really.
Y'all not them yet to be saying, "Oh, well, my favorite rapper don't be on social media." You gotta post. You gotta talk about yourself,
right?
And you doing that, bro. So I appreciate you not. And it goes back to what you've been saying the whole time. You're not doing what the other boys that got the machines and chasing the bag doing. You doing Mo. You creating. You doing your thing. So
I love
it. I love it. I
appreciate
it. Keep going. I hope you get everything that you want in this rap shit, bro.
Right.
Absolutely.
And from a I think what people miss about it too, from a consumer standpoint, let's say I go to your page, I actually like something, but you only got one piece of content for me. Now you've missed the opportunity to keep my attention. Let's say I want to go down a rabbit hole. So now I hear no evil. I like it, but then I don't see any interview clips. I don't see other things or whatever. Now, okay, my attention's on to something else. Whereas if I could get Hear No Evil, I see this interview clip and I see a link that takes me to this full interview. Now you've bought my attention longer. Now I know more about Mo Soose. So it's also too from an artist standpoint of, like Don was saying, y'all think about Kendrick and Jay. They came up in a time where social media wasn't as prevalent. So you got to give the listener that rabbit hole that they can go down. So that if they rock with you, you are literally earning more of their attention. So that's super dope. I like to see the ramp up too, and I like to see other people talking about your music. I like to see that. So can you tell us the importance of or the benefit, because you talk about your business partner and stuff like that. Can you tell us the benefit of having a team?
The benefits of having a team are you don't have to do everything on your own. It's good to have people around you who can do things that you can't do. I would hate to be worrying about trying to do everything on my own. That would frustrate me. It would drive me crazy to be trying to create graphics, to be trying to book appearances and find instrumentals and all that, make my own beats and stuff like that would drive me crazy to have to do that, because I want to focus on creating, and everybody's a little bit different. Like some people, they have it all, they want to do it all, and it works out for them, especially with the game. I said before, with the game being independent and everything, it works out for them. But some of us, man, like I said, I benefit well from having a team. Like I said, I get to use my creative mind to, you know what I mean, make lyrics. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody I have on the team, we're creatives in our own areas, in our own spaces. So my team also gets creative with with the things that they do to help me. So you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? The benefits of having a team are like they're great, especially if you have the right team around you, the right teammates, the right people. You know, you don't just have everybody around you. Like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter if you have 20 people around if only 3 of them are valuable. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'm not worried about all 20 of these people. That's more you got to come out your pocket and split up for a bunch of people that's just there so you don't feel alone. Like that's crazy. I'd rather quality over quantity any day.
Quality over quantity.
That's a bar. Oh, that's a bar. Yeah, because that becomes expensive, especially when the product is 99 cents now. You gotta,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got 20 people riding around with you, not adding value. I think too, another thing, hip hop turned 50 this year. So that's a big thing because I want to, just take a second out, talk to the young artists. If you saw hip hop walking down the street, hip hop is old enough to be your dad or granddad now. So,
right.
With that being said, I think we have to start looking at the other side of hip hop where, number one, that aging people out thing, that's done. Hip hop is no longer 15, 20 years old. So you don't need to go find the teeny boppers, the crisscross, the this, that, and the third. That's how so much bad business has been able to happen in hip hop because you got a bunch of kids who just want attention. But when I hear you talk, you're a grown ass man. You see what I'm saying? You're a family. You move different. You operate different. You understand. You've experienced more life, and so you just said something that I think a lot of young artists need to hear, which is like that 20 people looks cool for the YouTube aesthetics and Instagram and TikTok, but if 2 of them rolling around with weed, 3 of them got felonies, the other 4 in some trash, and you the one that get the bag, they're gonna be looking at you like, "Oh, you got me right," because I've been loyal. Loyal just means just showing up. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? But I think people need to hear that and learn how to construct a team. Learn how to construct a team in this more mature hip hop. Because if you have a team right and you get your business right, y'all cash out. Like y'all can really make some money if you do it right. But just having 40 people, 30 people running around, that ain't it no more. That ain't it no more.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say
absolutely not.
Yeah. Nothing good. Name a situation where something good has came from it. Oh, wait. Name a team that had 40 people and you was like, yeah, that turned out great for them.
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
Outside of professional sports organizations, Nathan.
Right. Outside of the Patriots, the Chiefs, like all that, bro. All that 40, 50
football sidelines.
Yeah, no. So I love that.
I love it.
What you got, Dom?
Man, I think I asked Mo everything.
All right. Look, man. So you say you got something coming out in 2 weeks, all right?
Right.
Got something coming out in 2 weeks. Y'all go add Mo Soose to your library.
MOSOOE.
Please.
Space in between. Yeah. You would not
be
disappointed. Yeah.
He's an independent INDEPENDENT. Do you know
you
that?
Playing too much, man?
Well, it's stupid. He's stupid.
What? That's Webby, ain't it?
Chill, see. All right, Mo, see, look. Just in time. Look, man.
That's Webby, right?
No, bro. You know that's Boosie, bro.
Bro, ain't Webby on that song?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm not playing. Look, Boosie, this is all down, bro. I said out of everybody, Boosie is the one that will respond.
Hey, right. Hey, Boo, I'd have heard about you, my boy. I wouldn't even play with you like that. So
I'm not playing with him. I said, bro, it was a legend.
We love Boo, man. Y'all gotta have Boosie on Shock the Culture, man.
Dom messing it up. Let's go, Boosie. We go schooling. So look, this is pre before he actually learns about some Boosie. This is
All right.
pre.
All right, listen. What Boosie album I need to listen
I'm
to?
gonna put you on, bro. Don't worry about it.
Send me the link.
You ever heard "Devil Get Up Off Me"? Mind of a Maniac.
Nope.
Devil Get Up Off Me. You ain't heard "Devil Get Up Off Me"?
How it go?
This dude right here. Go listen to that. Go listen to that.
It's
Welcome
too late.
to the mind of a maniac. Go listen to that.
It's too late.
It's like, so I got some pressure build up. I'm trying to book something. I'm trying to, like,
They say that I'm crazy.
yeah,
hard.
Cause I pistol whipped that nigga for 40 minutes straight.
That's hard. Why is he pistol whipping somebody for 40
go
minutes?
listen to
Hey,
it.
you see.
See,
You
bro,
got to do the whole biography, brother. You missing right now.
yeah, bro. I don't want to listen to that, bro.
Yeah, yes you do. Yes you do.
That's what's wrong with rap, bro.
No, see,
I be playing with this dude, bro.
Too much violence, bro.
I'm over it.
That's why
I'm over it.
I heard of Trell Brooks.
Yeah, shut up.
That's why I listen to Checks. It's too much
Shut up,
violence
Trell.
going on. Too much
Yeah.
violence going on in rap, bro. Don't be talking about no shooting, no killing.
That's
You.
Hey, go listen to Checks by Trell Brooks.
You stupid. Look. Oh my god.
Hey, this was good, bro. We appreciate you accepting the invitation to come on Shot the Culture, brother.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Best rapper in the SEC.
Best rapper in the SEC. Period.
He said it with his chest, y'all. He said it.
My whole chest. Period.
Coach, exclusive.
Let's get it. I stand by it because I ain't heard nobody yet. I stand by it.
I don't remember. SEC, South Carolina,
Georgia, Florida, Texas now.
Texas.
All that.
All of it. Oklahoma.
Oh God.
Oklahoma here now. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's this white boy I know that be spitting crazy in Oklahoma though, Mo. No, I'm joking.
All right. I ain't heard of him. I ain't heard of him.
Me neither. Shot the Culture.
This dude.